Ah yes, Mega Man. The series Capcom remembers every 7 to 8 years. But what is Mega Man exactly? Created by Capcom, responsible for creating games like Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, Resident Evil, and also Ace Attorney. The Famicom, also known as NES, had taken the world by storm. It was selling millions upon millions of copies, and it had really good games. With Nintendo revitalizing the console market, Capcom saw it as a viable option to capitalize and, bring their arcade games over there as long as, make a new IP. But how were they going to make a new IP exactly? So Capcom tasked Kira Kinemura to design a new character. And Keiji Inafune would do the art for Robot Masters like Electman, etc., like almost everybody. And this one guy whose name I can't pronounce was crucial to certain abilities Mega Man had, like how he would change colors or whatever if he got an ability, etc. Mega Man takes place in the year 20XX, aka like around the 2000s, 20th century. Dr. Light, a graduate from the school for robotics, I think. I don't know what it was necessarily called, but he had his idea greenlit to make robots with an independent thought, and he created Rock and Roll, two robots that could think independently or at least have problem solved on their own. And Roll was created to be an assistant to Dr. Light. She didn't have copy abilities, unlike Rock though, who was basically like I think he's like the big brother of the Roll. I actually don't know. But basically, they're kind of like Dr. Light's children or whatever. Ever help him around the lab, yada yada yada. And Dr. Light, seeing successfulness, created 6 more Robot Masters. That's what he called his robots that had independent thought. And he created Cutsman, Gutsman, Electman, Iceman, and Fireman, and Bombman. I can't forget that one. And basically, they were built to help humans with tasks like people couldn't ever do at all, bro. Like, Gutsman could, lift up things that no human could. Like, yeah, you could get a machine, but a human can't do that. Basically replacing a lot of things in the workforce, which was good for both humans and robots. Dr. Wily, a former colleague and friend of Light, was jealous of his success, hacked all of the Robot Masters, and you can basically interpret what happened next. They went rogue, and the police force couldn't even stop them due to how advanced they were and how strong they were. And innocent people could have gotten hurt in the process. But luckily, Rock decided to volunteer to stop his siblings and stop the plans of Dr. Wily before, the world was taken over and everybody was lost to nature, blah 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 blah, you get the drift. And Dr. Light reluctantly changed him into a fighting robot, even though that's literally against his morals as stated in the Archie comics and in the games. And Hero was born, and that's basically how Mega Man started as a franchise, blah blah blah. Mega Man, also known as Rockman in Japan, released on December 17th, 1987 in Japan. And the game did pretty well critic-wise. And it took a little while for the game to start picking up steam and start selling more copies, but through word of mouth, the game started becoming a lot more mainstream and started to sell really well. And when Capcom decided to bring it over to the US, since it did decently well, they were like, okay, so Americans want big muscular men on their box arts or whatever. And so with an artist only getting 1 hour to design the box art and the logo, we got yeah, I don't really got anything to say about this except the fact that why is Mega Man a middle-aged man? He looks so ugly here. Just here, look at the Japanese box art and tell me if this is the same guy. Yeah, you can barely tell the difference. Oh, and also look at this cool fan art I drew. This is the thumbnail for my series or whatever. Hope y'all like it. But yeah, these look better, right? Unlike whatever the fuck this is. Oh my god, bro, what the hell are you on? And hopefully y'all like this series. Anyways, let's get the game started. Looking at the stage select, you see that there's no order to go in, because Mega Man is kinda like rock, paper, scissors. You can go in any order you want and try to figure out the weaknesses yourself, which is basically why it's called Rockman, because it's kinda like rock, paper, scissors. Anyways, we're gonna go with Gutsman, He's one of my favorite robot masters, and he's usually the first one I go to because I like to do the boss order sometimes. Last time I went with Cutman, but this time I'm going with Gutsman since he's like the hardest out of all of them. Welcome to the conveyor belt of doom. Basically, gravity is messed up in the first Mega Man game, which is what I meant by it hasn't aged well. You're about to see me fail at least a couple of times and have to rewind. Or maybe not, I don't know what I feel. But seriously, I hate this section, bro. It's like the hardest, and this is like one of the intro stages, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, I get a game is supposed to be challenging, but dang, bro. I hate having skill issues, and this just makes me angry. Luckily, this is why I'm playing the Legacy Collection, where I just rewind for myself. These guys right here are annoying as fuck, man. Sometimes they're really hard to hit because they just be zooming in on you from everywhere, bro. Sometimes they're like really hard to hit. Yeah, this guy's annoying, bro. Bro thinks he's a hammer, bro, from Mario. Yep, Hammer Bro reloaded, even though nobody asked him to come back. Why are there so many of them, bro? Like, oh my god, these guys are so annoying. Luckily, they're less annoying in Mega Man 11, but oh my god. Oh look, there's a spike pit. Oh, and in the early Mega Man games, at least the first one, they are insta-kill obviously, but you don't have a hitbox when you hit them. So let's say you have like flickering or whatever, nah, you ain't surviving that one bit. Even if you got the hitbox, you're just gonna throw them down. Well, we've reached the place where we're supposed to be going. In the first game, they had long hallways. They got rid of this like at the end. I mean, well, near Mega Man 2. Anyways, we're gonna fight Gutsman. Yes, this guy is a big beefy boy. Not only does he have a fat ass, he's a big back because he's shaking the ground over here, and he just killed me. But luckily I have enough HP, so I should be able to take him out. The thing you should mostly do is jump before he lands, and sometimes his boulders are like really easy to dodge, but you can take him out with the buster. In Mega Man Powered Up, if you beat it's like a remake Mega Man 1, if you beat Robot Master with his weakness, you're just gonna freaking die. But if you beat them Buster only, they're just brought back. Yeah, Light just never actually just fixes them in cutscenes, they just become playable characters. I don't know, I just got that according to a friend. Anyways, we beat him. And yes, the Mega Man games, or the first one, used to have points. I don't know why it had points. Anyways, we're back at the stage select, and I guess we're gonna go with Cutman. Everybody's favorite timber felling robot.